Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me here today. I'm doing a breakdown of my CFM season so far. This is episode 5 of my CFM series in the Pigskin Junkies CFM League. I'm running the Vikings here. Started off pretty well with this season. Was undefeated, I believe. I started off here 2-0, so we're taking a look at, I believe, our third game right here. And this is against the Falcons. I'm sorry, this is actually game 2 here, so I already gave away that we're going to win. Right away, we see a little RPO right off the bat. One of my big plays that I like to run, and I get an easy first down. Here I'm just looking over the middle. I've got Wentz in this league, like I've mentioned. He's been doing a pretty good job for me. Another quick throw, a little RPO bubble that I've been running. Able to break that off pretty well. A lot of people don't see that coming. Here I'm out of the bunch, just motioning over that guy. People really have a hard time with this motion offense. I noticed that he's going to beat him deep here, so I pass it to Hopkins. He gets past his man. Because it's a CFM, a lot of people just don't have the speed, so if you just, watch your wideouts, they're going to make some breaks and get open deep down the field, and I have great O-line to help me out. And on defense, he just starts it off throwing right at one of my guys. I believe that's my user, so able to get a big lurk. That's awesome for him. He's a superstar hidden dev rookie who I've already upgraded once, and I think I got him to an X Factor. It's a little unclear what's going on there because of the hidden dev. I should check out his thing. And then another player who I've upgraded, Ricardo Allen, making a big pick there. The AI, we're going to be able to run it back with him. He's got pretty decent speed. Not crazy, but like 88 overall speed. So I've been working him as my second middle linebacker, and he's been doing pretty good for me. Here I'm in a little pretty aggressive defense, just watching over the middle, and again, he gets a bad throw there, and I'm able to get this pick with Roby on the outside, and he's just gonna, I don't even know what he was in there, so we able to just run away with this game, no problem, and we win it 28-0. I had 4 takeaways to his 1. He had barely had 160 yards. A big game for me. That was a tough one for him, so it's not fun for anyone when that kind of stuff goes down. So I'm happy to get that win. The season is just rolling off to a nice start. Now in this next game, we are playing the Arizona Cardinals. Now they're a little bit of a better team here, I think, as well. The user is Wide Shank, so I can't remember how this one goes. Here I'm starting off on offense, getting a lot of time. I motion that tight end back to the middle, and right away he picks it off on me. So this game's off to a rough start at the beginning of the game where he's getting great field position, close to the 40. He's just going to kind of pound the ball outside here. I can't quite see who he's got Saquon Barkley at running back, so that's going to give me a tough time, I believe, this whole game, because I'm just threatened by his run all the way. He's just going to pound it forward and gets into the end zone pretty easily there. Big thing for me is I have upgraded my defense, I think, this year, even though the overall hasn't moved too much, but I'm just not having crazy success with them necessarily. I feel like it still hinges on my play calling. It has to be really good in order to stop them. So here I've got the ball on offense. See, again, I'm running my motion offense, trying to get some people open, get great blocking, and I am able to find that Y route deep. Just gonna kind of burn in on him, getting close, and I do a little hurdle that's just enough to get into the end zone there. So I do answer back, but I wish I could have started the game with that rather than come the other way. And there, boom, he throws that little corner route to me, and that play was so close to getting covered, but it's a middle linebacker, I believe, in that spot. So that's going to give me a lot of problems this game. He's going to find that a lot. So I'm back on offense. I'm throwing little corner routes. That's going to get open. Oh, survives 3 hits. Maybe could have fumbled any one of them. Again, just kind of mixing up my play call, just checking it down when I need to. Just Hopkins again with that speed. He's able to break away after he makes the catch, and I had to settle for a field goal. So it's 10-10. He's got the ball to start the third, and he starts it off with this big pick. I had a guy there. He just couldn't make the play. That's a game sometimes. You might have the right play call. You have the guy in the position, but if it's a 50-50 ball and a guy has abilities and your defender doesn't, it's pretty obvious who's going to win it. So I've got to answer back now. That's the worst possible situation that I've got to come back. And similar play that I got picked up, but Hopkins again making the catch for me. But I can only get it to field goal range. I got to settle for that 3. So 17-13. See here, I'm sending this engage 8 blitz out. I'm trying to give him a little bit of trouble. This is a pretty aggressive play call. So I'm usering over the middle, just kind of watching, and he's got a nice little check down outside, and that's just going to burn me as my two guys trip over each other. I can't do anything to get over there. He's going to get another touchdown. And he ends up going to 27-13 here the last 2 minutes. This game's pretty much over, except I find this nice corner route that just beats that man who had some sort of ability. Lucky to get that. Almost into the end zone. Gonna get very close there with the 20-27. And when he has the ball next time here, it's 3rd and 7 after running it. He just puts one up. Gives me a shot to come back with a minute 40 left in the game. Then I've got a chance here, and I've got so much time just watching this route develop, and he throws an absolute duck. I can't even believe how bad this throw was. He just leads him way too far. I feel like I did a good job as soon as he passes the one defender. I'm trying to throw it in between these two defenders, but he just leads it too far. It's an easy pick for him. He's going to get it in there, and then he's just going to kneel it out to win it. 27-20. I see my passing yards, 217, rushing yards, 72, pretty good. I mean, I don't even feel like I ran the ball that much that game. I ran a great offense, but just giving up that one-play touchdown at the beginning of the second half, I really feel like that cost me the game. I wish I could have, I mean, if I could have gone on with the stops there, it could have been a completely different game rather than being up, down 24-13 my first possession in the third. Maybe only 20-13 in a lot better spot, but fortunately that's not the way this game went, and I had to take a big loss on it. So we're moving on to the next game here against the Texans, and this is a guy named DC Championship. I'll have the links below to all these creators and what they're doing as well. And here I started with this stretch RPO. I get great blocking, able to get not as much as I would like on that play. Again, here, I find this quick little out routes are always something I'm going to take advantage of if someone gives them to me, especially earlier in the game. I'm just going to see if it's there, and then if I can make a spin move like that and break open, always worth doing. And again, you've seen these bubble screens as well in these games. Another thing I like to run, and because I have these guys with speed, they're able to break away in those tight spaces and get touchdowns on ones like that. So lucky. I like these receivers that I have are all guys. Hopkins, obviously, is a great player, but these other ones, Williams and Matthews, I've just been developing. One of them's like 6'3", I believe, and 91 speed. I'm just working on that. And Williams as well, I've got him to a superstar. Just missed upgrading a breakout game for Matthews, unfortunately. So Texans has the ball here. He's gotten too much time. As soon as the pressure gets in, he throws one, and I just wasn't able to click on and make the play there. He makes a nice little possession catch. Works it very close to the goal line here, so I'm trying to get a stop, keep him down a little bit here, just not get it even. He's going to run it outside, put it in pretty easily on me. That's the thing with this defense. Sometimes I can stop the run in the backfield, but other times I'll just get gashed like that. Here we see a pretty wild defensive play call. A lot of adjustments going on there. Got a spy over the middle, and I don't know who his king guy is, but he's not noticing I've got a defender right there, so he's going to jump that route, and we're going to be able to get into field goal range here easily. So I'm kind of just slowly moving the ball forward, see, I got those nasty streaks out there. They do a great job. My Hines, I've upgraded, so he's got jukebox. He's able to get in there. So again, I've got the ball in the fourth here, 10-14, and I throw a pick. Bad play. So now he's going to get the ball basically in field goal range. He's driving forward, running a little gun split on me. Seems to have the man open there. And, I mean, you know what? That was a 50-50 ball, I'd say. And again, abilities are just going to kill me sometimes. I have the right play call. I feel like that defender got there a little late. But I should have been able to make the play, but good play by him to just get that in there. I mean, the read was open. It was definitely, he closed on it better than I could hope for, but I just couldn't make the play. Now I've got the ball, running in my motion offense, move Hopkins over there. I can just trying to check it down, getting all the time in the world. And again, this Y route is off this formation, just this gun empty. If I can get the blocking in that route, and people have kind of overcompensated for the streak and the corner and the little in route that I have, then and I get the time, that Y route will usually develop open just like that. He's got the speed to get separation. So again, I'm just trying to find this little corner road. I got a little bit of lag there that kind of messed up the throw, and I have to throw it away. I hate when that happens, where you just get a little bit of lag with your QB, so you can't throw it when you need to, and then you lose it. But I noticed that corner route was getting open, so I decided I'll just use a different formation and send a sort of similar corner route with the tight end. You see here, he's just gonna beat that man, and I throw it to the corner of the end zone. Comes down big time with that catch. That's why I love that play. That's been one of my main end zone plays lately. So he's got the ball with only a few minutes left here. 21-7. He is going to work it down on the last play. Sorry, not in the last 2 minutes. That was his last play of the game inside the last minute. After that drive, you can see it was in the last 2 minutes. He had about a minute 40. Comes down to this play, which he gets closer than I'd like. Time expires, and I'm able to win it. Very close. See, 150 passing yards to 43. Rushing yards, he was able to burn me 135, but luckily I was able to just limit his possessions at least and his scoring and able to come out with that one. So in the last game we're going to look at here, it's against DK Nice, who's a great streamer. This is a tough opponent here. So it starts out, I've got the ball, it looks like, here in the fourth. And it's 2nd and 5. I've been driving down slowly. You can see him just audibling this play. He's been sending a lot of pressure at me. This whole game, he was sending a lot of pressure out of this 3-4. And I was having more trouble than I'd like picking it up. See here, I throw it right over the middle. Just had the man in front, but he's somehow able to click on and make that pick. So now I'm on defense, just trying to watch for all the different routes, see what he's going to do. Gives him way too much time. He's going to throw that ball there. I'm kind of lucky to make that user lurk. I watched it develop, so after turning it over, I'm going to get the ball back. And here again, that pressure's coming in, getting pretty good blocking, and I just find this route get open, which I never usually throw that route that late. I just noticed it was getting past the coverage and over top the other, so I throw it in there, end up having to settle for 3, which, again here, I'm sending this 3-4 bear on this play, trying to get some pressure in. Probably left a little bit too much coverage, but my responsibility is the deep half on the left side of the screen there, and I just miss it, so he's able to get over top and burn me at the back of the end zone, just barely staying in bounds. So now I'm down 6-3 because he missed a extra point. I'm coming back at him, find a little route over the middle, so I'm going to get it into field goal range and able to tie it up 6-6 because he missed that extra point. So this game's looking like a close one, but he's driving down the field on me, no problem. And again, finds this easy play right over the middle at the end of the half. I thought I was going to keep him to 3, but now it's 16-3, and he starts off the second half with this big run, taking it to the house on me. So in a matter of 2 plays, it goes from being 6-6 to 20-6 with the whole second half ahead of me. So this game just gets out of hand in a hurry. Then he's going to throw this one into the end zone, and I can't believe he gets it in there right at the back of the end zone. Great little read. He's just burning me with that corner route. He's able to win this game big time, 34-6. That corner route I just could not contain. I feel like he killed me on it. I was trying a bunch of different things and just could not stop it. The thing that I didn't do that I needed to do, I realized afterwards, was I needed to be using that corner route. I like to use her over the middle. I'm playing the safety on the opposite side of the field. That's basically the last thing that I'll do to try to adjust to stop the corner routes on that side. And it was not enough. The game was sort of out of hand as well. I mean, after it was 20-6 and I got the ball again and I think I turned it over, it didn't get any points. Like, it was pretty much over at that point anyway. So unfortunately, I didn't use that strategy. So I think earlier I need to recognize that's what's happening with those corner routes and do a better job adjusting. It is tough because in CFM, you might not be used to doing the things that you would be doing. In MUT, you can kind of make simpler adjustments, I feel like, with your personnel being so much better. In CFM, you don't necessarily have the personnel to make the play calls that you would normally make, so you have to kind of think a little bit differently to stop those kind of routes. So that's the way the game is. Kind of wish it could have, if I had just had a few more scoring drives, I would have had a little more possession. I feel like I would have limited his scoring. Definitely had too many turnovers that game. Four turnovers that game. That's never going to do it. Got to save those turnovers for when I play Zan, but still having a good season. I believe I'm I can't remember at this point of the season. I'm 4-2. So we will see how this goes moving forward. So thanks a lot for checking out this video. I'm going to keep going with these CFMs. I really like doing this. Is a great CFM that I'm doing. So check out the Pigskin Junkies. We're on Twitch. Check out my Twitch at the Time Bomb Tips. Check out you keep liking and subscribing, all that stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm Time Bomb. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you later.
Boom, boom.